everyone, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. In today's video, I will give you a step-by-step about how to change your status to student, which is F1 in the US. If you're concerned about what you have to do and what you need to get it done, which I know it can be a little overwhelming, stay until the end. You're gonna get all the information you need. Before we start, please subscribe to this channel and give me a thumbs up to help me out. Okay, a quick disclaimer. I'm not an immigration attorney and I don't give legal advice. All the information shared in this video is related to my own experience and the experience of my clients doing this process for them. If you have any legal concern, please look for an immigration attorney. Okay, so before we start, it's important to understand that it doesn't matter, kind of matters which school you're gonna be applying for. At least it has to be a school that can give you an I-20, the school that accepts international students, okay? So you have to have a school that can give you the I-20. But I would say the main important information is you need to be really careful about the dates, because if you think applying for change of status to a student, it's something you can do in like a month, maybe if you're lucky. But most of the schools, they have deadline for application processes. So you need to make sure you have time to do the application. You need to make sure that you have time to wait for the school approve your application. And you need to make sure you have time to get that 20 and start your process with USCIS, because you have after another application to do, which is the non-immigrant application. So I will say if you can start looking for schools between 6 to 3 months before your current status expires, that would be ideal. So you have time to search all the schools and all the information and all the courses they offer and see if it matches with your budget and see if you need to look for a sponsor. All this information requires time. So give you time, actually give you plenty of time to be able to do all this before process, before apply for your change of status, okay? And I know it can be overwhelming as well, the fact that you have to look for all this information. I don't know in your home country, but in my home country, when I'm looking to apply for a school or something like that, all the information I need, like application deadlines, tuition fees, all the required documents for the application, it's all in one page. It's much easier to find. But I just feel like to find this information on the school's website in this country, it's so much harder. It's so much harder. And that's why I don't offer this type of consulting, like looking for schools, because it's a pain. It is a pain. It's just not something I want to be doing. But I went through this process, and what I have to give you as a tip is have time to do that, because it's gonna take a while until you find all the information you need on the website. Okay, so you already looked for plenty of schools and you decided which one is the one. Awesome. So what you have to do right now, you have to see the school website, all the documents lists they are asking you, so you're able to do your school application. So you have to gather all these documents, do the school application and apply for it, and then you have to wait. You have to wait if the school will approve your application or if they will deny your application. That's why it's important for you to have at least 3 schools in mind, because if one doesn't accept you, the other ones might be able to accept you, okay? Another important information, some schools doesn't accept applications from people who has pending status approval. For example, if you applied for change of status for tourist and you didn't get accepted yet, some schools will not let you apply for them until you get the approval. Okay, Bruna, but what should I do in this case? Because sometimes USCIS can take over 6 months to apply and you cannot wait until you have the approval to apply for schools and send your application before your current status expires. So what do you have to do in this case? You have to look for another school who can accept applicants with pending status. I had this problem, and the school that I was planning to apply for, they didn't accept applicants with pending status, so I had to look for another school. And it's not fun, but that's why it's important you have at least 3 schools in mind. Okay, so you did your application and you got accepted. Yeah! What do you have to do right now? You have to ask your school to give you the I-20. In this document, you're gonna see some of your personal information like your full name, date of birth. I don't remember if it has your address or not. I believe so. And then we'll have the information of the school address, which course you're applying for, what is the total of the tuition, the start date, and the end date of your classes. So this is a really important document. Once you get the I-20, don't forget to sign and date it. Okay, now it's time to apply for your non-immigration status. Not yet. One thing before to do is you have to pay the service fee. Okay, so you have to go to this weird website, which is www.fmjfee.com/I901, basically, because this is the type of form to pay the service fee. Here you have to put a few informations, your service ID, last name, given name, date of birth. The service fee, you can find that information on your I-20. Awesome, you just paid your service fee and you just got the payment confirmation. Now it's time to gather all the documents to start your non-immigration process with USCIS. Again, as I already explained in the other video, how to change your status to tourist, to change your status to student, you can also get information on the website. So you go there to uscis.gov. You select the form that you have to apply for, which is the same. It's the I-539. And then you can see kind of step by step about how to fill it up the form and which documents you should add to that form. Don't forget to make your statement letter and explain how change your status to student will help you to get better jobs back in your home country. Okay, you just finished to fill up the form. You added all the documents, evidences you could. Now it's time to sign, pay the fees, which is $420, and submit your process. I hope I helped you guys. If you have any concerns or any questions related to this process, please make your questions in the comments below and I will be happy to help you guys out. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.